full series away to Zimbabwe. The Zimbabwean team today, Josephine Nkomo is the captain. First series in charge in the fourth ODI, shortened by rain. There's a likelihood of rain around midday today. It's usually the hottest part of the day in Harare.
Nice to get us underway. Clipped off the pads in the air. Simple catch.
The overs cricket. And that is pulled away. And it looks like it's going to hold up in the outfield. Yes, it does.
Just a little bit later on as well. Fuller this time around, backward of the banner point, and then a runaway for 4. The first boundary for Zimbabwe. What adjustments you can make to bring yourself into the attack. Worked through the covers. That's neatly timed by Pagydyala. That'll be 4 runs. Whatever is in the region that I am strong in. Looking to cut that one. And it just pushes it in the covers there, and they'll pick up 3 if they run well here. They're going for it. A little bit of stumble by Chipo, but she makes it. Take a break. Oh, well worked. It's a good shot from Modesta Pagydyala. Runs away for 4.
Was just trying to put the ball and trying to hit the stumps, which wasn't necessarily what gave it the success. This time around, she tried to ram it into the ground, doesn't get the patches.
But a difficult cotton ball chance that came away. Swept away. This one should definitely run away. It does slow down, but does get to the boundary. Cut away. And that's cut away very, very well. You know, beat the fielder was at Pagydyala. 6-4 to be exact. Driven straight. And this will be boundary number 7 in the partnership.
It wasn't all that short, but Chipo, the game is harsh, and you find the contrast of pulled away. This should find a gap. This is emphatic from Chipo.
I think they're losing the plot here, but again, this time we'll hit Tara Norris off
from the golf course end. Chipo driven away. And there's no protection in the deep. She will welcome Tara Norris back with a lovely cover drive that goes to the boundary.
Too short and put away. This one is in the gap. She would love to get back. Pitched up. Take a shot side edge. It's in the gap. How many can they get from here? It'll be kept down to 2. Spinner. She'll be trying to take it away from Modesta Pagydyala. That's worked away. It's in the gap. Lots of work to do for the sweeper, and she does not make it.
Hot ball. Down the ground and pummeled over the top by, when it goes with the arm, that natural variation, she's threatening the stumps. Nicely lifted over deep, over square leg. This should run away. Work for the fielder in the deep. Does well or not? Has she?
I think ruthlessness is a word we use to describe like high quality cricket. And that is quite ruthless. She's come down the ground, back a lot, cut and work the ball through the leg side when it's on the line of the stumps. Scored a lot of runs in that area, and that's another one that she's gotten through, and it's got to find the boundary.
Down the ground, and she misses everything. In a bit of trouble. In comes the teenage sensation.
She's 6 from 21. Still to find a boundary. And that's a dismissal. Ritu Singh has picked up and score for Zimbabwe. But it is Ritu Singh who picks up her second. Zimbabwe 131 for 3.
Darlington, you mentioned the ball zipping around a little bit earlier on. That's an appeal. And oh well, despite up.
For me, it's just extra height. As a result, there's been extra bounce, but that's just a little too full. And Ashley Ndiraya caresses it away to the backward point boundary.
When she bowls, particularly to the left-handers. But this one finds the gap once again.
Ashley Ndiraya is comfortable coming forward too. And this one is down the ground, and this is straight. And that is boundary number 3 in this over for Ashley Ndiraya.
Considering that the Lady Chevrons don't tend to play too many ODIs, that's a fantastic feat. Wow, looks like there's an edge, and beloved Biza is gone.
Who's had a very good series. And she's playing the off spinners. And that's found the outside edge, I think. Probably not going to get to the boundary. Actually does.
Every time a Zimbabwean batter has come out, clear analysis, clear plans towards each batter. Ashley Ndiraya with a good shot onto the leg side into deep square leg there. They are able to scamper through for 2. Only 7 so far. Current run rate 4.4. That's a smashing, cracking. She also needs to watch out for and try and implement. Oh well, over the keeper, and that's gonna run away for 4. Shortish fine leg as well. So she decides to go leg side. Just walked across the stumps, and time to get started here. Setting up and putting the right players in the right places. And oh my word, Ashley Ndiraya was trying to get things going, came down the wicket, danced past it, and it rocked the stumps. 199 for 5 for the Lady Chevrons.
Cramp, just feeling coma for room. Exactly that, but finds the edge, and this is fine, and it's going to run away for 4. They want you to hit 3 sweepers on the leg side. Right through the gate. Round and heaved over, extra cover, a couple of bounces into the fence. Magnificent shot. If you are chasing and you don't have to really put your foot down and accelerate down at the beautiful shot over the top. 1 bounce, 2 into the rope. And Shetty, Tara Norris knows exactly where her boundary riders are, and more often than not, she's forcing, pulled away. Just as I say, dug in shot and goes through the offside, doesn't get all of it. Piri is quick. They will try and get down to the other end for a second one. Finish is not out.
But to get to what will be a respectable total of just over 240.
That's the first ball of the game, and yes, we're away. And immediately the USA are off the mark.
It was a good stop. That one was definitely going for 4. Edges this one. Execution and delivery of that becomes of the essence. Wide cut past the fielder.
I think I did say earlier, after a question, what I thought would be a good target for Zimbabwe, and I thought a score around 35 in this power play. Might be a little expensive early on in their careers until they really get their processes correct.
Progression of this partnership and their first wicket partnership that went past 50.
Something you just got to get it right as a discipline. And expect yourself to bowl some extra overs. It's time. Chetna Pagydyala, 86.2. Partner Disha Dingra, 13 from 30. Strike rate half that, 43.
That bowler who's got the keys to unlock that wickets column still on not. So it'll be pretty interesting to see who Josephine turns to. Frustrations continue for Josephine Como and her side.
Another misfield. That's been a characteristic really today from the Zimbabwean outfit. Balls through the legs.
Changes in the field. And this pair is showing the trust that they've been given, particularly to Pagydyala on debut.
A back foot drive scores you 100. You know, if you are a good batter and you can play a back foot drive well, it scores you 100. And we have a chance here that we 116. And it's come from two teenagers, Eli.
Kelisi Lovu is one of those. Another very talented young cricketer. Must have debuted for Zimbabwe when she was about 14. Has to go down. It's probably the fourth that Zimbabwe have put down today. Really not doing themselves any favors.
Claridge, of course, in that rain affected match here at Harare Sports Club. She played that shot very well, the push shot. This time she doesn't time it as well.
Their way back into this match.
Well, good afternoon. Very important dot ball for Zimbabwe. I'm sure Darlington will agree. Dot balls is not necessarily what Zimbabwe needs. Zimbabwe needs wickets. And want to pull them in just a little bit more inside the boundary, maybe halfway mark between the 30-yard circle and the boundary there. Will do as for now. Obviously, the wicket of Chetna Pagydyala would have been the one that they would have wanted to try and
This shows you how desperate they are to get her, and she's one short of that one, which will be painful. Goes for a big shot, and that is it. And we'll run away for 4. 192 for 3 at the moment, chasing 247.
more fielders move into that place as they change field. Pagydyala.
The batters, especially Pagydyala, who settled in and converted to the utmost. Chase there by Chare to keep that one in. This time, lakeside, some work for Nombelo Spanda.
So Audrey Mazishaya comes back into the attack. And
Seven wickets in hand at the moment.
Two runs to win Long hop, a little tickle down to fighting leg for another boundary. What a way to get past that elusive 246 mark and win the game for your country.